I posted this on TikTok already, but I'm going to clean it up for Facebook. These are the equations that I use to come up with the most accurate calculation of the charge of an electron ever calculated. It is so precise that it probably is closer to the actual value than our most precise measurement is, which we'll show you here in a moment. What I did here is I subtracted the charge of a proton from the mass of a neutron. Normally you wouldn't do this because they're different units of measure, but what I got was exactly the charge of an electron, which tells me that it's two neutrons that make a proton, electron, and antineutrino, one neutron for the mass and one neutron for the charge. What you're left with after you take the charge of the one neutron for the proton is a husk and a negative charge. And that's what an electron is. It's what's left of the neutron that the charge moved out of. And it's negatively charged because it used to have a charge and no longer does. That's what makes it an electron, or what makes it negative, is the absence of a charge. But not, it has to have had a charge previously, though. That's what is important. If it had a charge previously, lost that charge, or had mass previously and lost that mass, it will become an electron. A proton's just the charge of that neutron that lost its mass flowing around and through the mass of the other neutron that was used to create the proton, neutron, or electron and antineutrino. And this is mathematically proves exactly what I'm saying, 110%. Do I need to write a paper for this? I mean, it's kind of basic, and I'm putting it out here in a public forum where other scientists can access it and evaluate it and decide on it, I guess. But it's kind of hard to argue with. I mean, if it wasn't true, how come I got exactly the charge of an electron from subtracting the charge of a proton from the mass of a neutron? I mean, if the math adds up, you can't really argue with it, can you? My theory has less steps than any other theory. My theory connects the atoms to the large objects. It tells you what the forces are. It explains everything that you guys cannot explain. I'm just looking to pass this information on and get the credit that I'm due. I discovered photonically projected atoms, and now this.